Good morning, everybody. It's 13 minutes past 9 o'clock. Welcome back to a great day for this Thursday, and it's time for our visit from Fork in the Road expert and our friend Sheree Clark. And if you're a gardener, you're probably inundated with zucchini, the summer zucchini. About now, maybe you're a neighbor of a gardener, and all of a sudden these little grocery bags full of zucchini show up at your door. You open to get the paper, and they're sitting right there. But you're taking them to work. You don't know what to do with them.
Right.
I bet you Sheree knows what you can do with zucchini in a bunch of different ways. But how about some zucchini facts before we start?
I do.
Because you provided some zucchini facts for us.
Zucchini is wonderful, and it's very nutritious. It's got more potassium than a banana. And,
wow.
yeah, isn't that amazing? I know, like, who knew? Yeah. Very hydrating, and it's the nice thing about it is it's got a neutral flavor, really. When you think about it, you spice up your zucchini to make it as part of something, so it's almost like a carrier. So it is so versatile. And
now, what about calorie-wise?
Oh, low in calories. 25 calories for an entire zucchini, so eat a bushel of them. Why not? Lots of fiber, lots of hydration, so there's nothing, I can't think of a single bad thing to say about them other than if you've got too many of them, don't give them to me. I've got enough of my own, thank you.
Because they get about this big, don't they?
They do, and my suggestion is to not let them do that. Consume them first. Like most fruits and vegetables, the smaller ones tend to be more tender and more flavorful, and particularly with zucchini. Here's the bad thing about zucchini. When it gets to be that big, the seed bed, which is inside, which actually you could see in this, I brought a zucchini that's the one that I used to make one of your dishes. And you can see right here, this is called the seed bed. This zucchini is still small enough that the seed bed is small, but when the zucchini gets really big, the seed bed also gets big, and that area gets so robust, if you will, that when you try to plane it, it disintegrates and it falls apart. And then I wouldn't be able to make, this is a nice segue into the first thing that I made for you.
Okay, so what are we starting with?
The little roll-ups, those little appetizers that look kind of like little spring rolls. Now, those are simply planed, P-L-A-N-E-D, planed. Isn't that lovely?
We used a mandolin on those?
I used a mandolin, which I brought along one example of an inexpensive mandolin. Now, I made these last night, so they are softer and easier to eat. The zucchini has taken on a little bit of a cooked texture. If I made them this morning, they would be a little bit more al dente. They would be a little firmer.
That's
so,
great.
So as they sit, because there's some salt in the filling is simply some, I used pumpkin seeds, a little bit of cilantro, some salt, because of you, and a little lemon juice, and that's it. So isn't that nice?
Very refreshing.
Very good.
It is, and it's so easy to make. You can put in anything you want. If you want to buy something store-bought, you could just spread some hummus in there.
And there you go.
So or guacamole would work. It might squish out a little bit because it's not quite as thick. But see, so this is a handolin. It's a mandolin that you use by hand, and it comes with a top so that you can be safe. So the way that it works is you put it on here. What I do, instead of using this, I have a steel glove that I'll slip on, and then when I run the zucchini over the mandolin, which I won't do because it creates a mess and it is dangerous. So, and that's how you make those.
I have sliced my finger on the mandolin, and it's not fun.
No, you have to be really cautious. That's why I tend to be overcautious in the kitchen, because people really don't want to eat your food if it's speckled with blood.
Right.
So
most
it's a good
people.
idea.
Some,
Yeah. So unless they're zombies.
Unless they're zombies. Okay, so that's our little roll-up. What else do we have here this morning?
We have had lots of times on the show before, we've had spiralized zucchini and spiralized other things. This is the time of year to do that, kids. It's so inexpensive, and it's filling. You can eat an entire medium-sized zucchini. Go ahead and taste that if you want. I put a marinara sauce on that. You can put, again, anything. You can do a store-bought sauce.
Is this ragu?
It's not ragu.
Prego?
I made yours. I always make your things from scratch. But tomatoes are in season as well. So and basil, there's garlic in there. All of those things are fresh. So let's take advantage, because in February we'll be crying for this delicious fresh food that we have. So eat it up. Don't turn away the zucchini. If your friends bring it to you, find new ways of doing it. So now we've got it planed. We can use it as an appetizer.
That's great.
We've got it spiralized.
Is there any way to make the noodles seem like they're warm?
You can warm them up. I put them in the dehydrator if I want them warm, like in the winter time, yes. And remember, this is just from the refrigerator this morning, so it is cold. At room temperature, and the sauce the same too, will give you a little bit less of that chilled effect.
Okay.
You can certainly warm it up. I'm not going to tell you not to. If you're going to eat fresh vegetables and you prefer them warmed, I'd rather not see you microwave it.
Okay.
But do whatever you need to do to get that inside you.
So blanching it wouldn't be out of the question?
No, absolutely not. Okay. No. You know me. I'm not a hard rule kind of a gal. It's a continuum, this health thing that we're doing in this spectrum. So anything we can do to get ourselves a little bit closer to the ideal.
Not a fanatic about it. Right.
Not a fanatic.
Okay.
Heck no. And then the final thing in the cup.
Wait, I'm not done with this.
Awesome. Is a soup. So don't forget, we can puree our zucchini and turn it into a soup. So this is a beautiful soup. Zucchini's the star, which is why it's got a little bit of a green texture to it.
Oh, it's good.
Isn't that beautiful? There's some dill in there, which you might have picked up on, some garlic, there's lemon juice. It's real easy. There's water, a little bit of olive oil to
and
give
on
it some
hot
body.
days, it'd be perfect.
It'd be perfect. Yep. And then to thicken it up, I threw in some avocado. So all, again, fresh ingredients.
Very refreshing.
You can use zucchini to make juices. You can use them in a smoothie. So don't forget, don't just look at them and think, I can't have another grilled zucchini again, I'll die.
Right.
There's a million ways of doing it.
And if you want to get some ideas, they could probably go to your website.
They could totally go to www.fork-road.com. They could shoot me an email if they want any of these specific recipes or want to have a conversation with me about how to get more healthy food into their diet.
You're not leaving
great.
my line of sight this morning until I get this sauce recipe.
Yeah, I say this sauce is.
Oh, I'm glad.
Great. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Guys, well done.
Oh,
This is
you're
really
welcome.
good. I really like that. It's 9:20 right now. We're going to pay a couple of bills, and when we come back, the 2014 winner of the Indy 500 in studio, Ryan Hunter-Reay, next on Great Day.